Welcome to the Explainer. Now, usually we're diving deep into hard data, complex research, or intricate articles, right? But today we're switching gears. We are exploring a beautifully curated collection of core psychological affirmations from our source text. So honestly, just adjust your posture, maybe soften your gaze a bit, and let's set aside those daily distractions for a few minutes. We're going to use this explainer not just to learn, but to really reflect. I want to guide us through this material at a nice, slow, resonant pace so the actual weight of these concepts can settle in. All right, let's jump in. Take this moment for yourself. Seriously, I want you to literally take a deep breath in right now and let it out. We're going to use the affirmations drawn directly from our source material to take a journey inward. The text we're analyzing today is specifically designed to establish safety, dismantle that nagging self-doubt, and ultimately open us up to healing. So consider this exploration a dedicated, safe space just for you. Section 1. Grounding and mental safety. The source material makes it clear. Before we can tackle higher-level concepts like self-worth or emotional healing, we absolutely must establish a firm foundation of physical and emotional security right here in the present moment. This process grounds the nervous system and creates the exact conditions necessary for true reflection. Look at how these specific affirmations naturally group together. Je suis un adulte. J'ai du pouvoir sur mes choix. Je dispose de ressources. I am an adult. I have power over my choices. I have resources at my disposal. They're designed to pull us out of any past feelings of helplessness and plant us firmly in present-day autonomy. The big takeaway here is reminding ourselves of our current competence. You're not a passenger in your own life anymore. You've got responsibility and real, tangible resources right at your fingertips right now. Building on that autonomy, we hit this absolutely crucial realization of safety. Je suis en sécurité et capable de me protéger. I am safe and capable of protecting myself. I want you to really internalize this one. The source text leans heavily into this capability. You are fully equipped to handle the environment around you. It's amazing how this one statement shifts the brain away from a state of threat and right into a state of calm, grounded readiness. Let's actually put this into practice. Just pause for a second. Breathe deeply. Let that feeling of basic, fundamental safety wash completely over you. Just let yourself be entirely secure in this exact moment. As that feeling of safety kind of settles in, it allows us to gently shift our focus. Once we're secure, we can ask the deeper questions, Comment accueillez-vous votre propre valeur? How do you welcome your own worth? Do you accept it freely, or do you find yourself fighting it? How do we even perceive our own inherent value and legitimacy in this world? Section 2. Recognizing intrinsic worth. We're turning our focus inward now to validate a really profound concept from the text. The idea that your existence doesn't need to be earned. It's inherently valuable, it's totally unique, and it is always, always enough. J'ai de la valeur en tant que personne. Je suis suffisamment bien tel que je suis. Je compte et ma présence a de l'importance. I have value as a person, I am good enough as I am, I matter, and my presence is important. Listen, these aren't just fluffy, feel-good phrases. The source text positions them as actual cognitive reframing tools designed to quiet that harsh inner critic. Your presence is real, and it is fundamentally good. J'ai fait de mon mieux avec ce que je savais à l'époque. I did my best with what I knew at the time. Wow, this is arguably one of the most profound acts of self-forgiveness we can ever engage in. We so often judge our past selves using the knowledge we only gained because of those past experiences, right? This affirmation gives us permission to finally drop those heavy, old burdens. Laissez aller le passé. Let go of the past. We're going to take another deliberate pause right here. I want to invite you to just absorb this profound self-compassion. Breathe out any lingering guilt. Exhale any judgment you might be holding against yourself. Actually, just let it all go. Section 3. Legitimacy and our place in the world. So we've established safety. We've established internal worth. Now we explore how that internal worth naturally translates into our undeniable right to exist and to actually take up space out there in the real world. Mes forces, mes limites. My strengths, my limits. We all possess this messy, completely human mix of strengths and limitations. But hovering right above both is that overarching truth. Je suis l'égal des autres. I am the equal of others. And being equal doesn't mean being flawless, right? It means accepting these different facets of ourselves without ever, for 1 second, losing our legitimacy. J'ai ma place et je suis légitime d'être ici. I have my place and I am legitimate in being here. That's the core truth. The source text firmly positions your unique differences as a richness that you add to the world, not some kind of barrier to your belonging. You don't have to change who you are at your core to fit in. Your unique presence is the exact reason you have a place. Prenez conscience de votre place. Become aware of your place. I want to offer you another quiet pause right now. Physically ground yourself wherever you are. Feel the chair beneath you or the floor under your feet. Just feel your rightful, entirely legitimate presence in this world right now. Our final section, love, gentleness, and healing. Now that we're grounded and secure in our worth and our place, we can start expanding this inward journey outward. We open ourselves up to authentic connection, unconditional love, and this really beautiful ongoing process of healing. Je mérite l'amour, pleinement et inconditionnellement. Je mérite le bien, la douceur et la bienveillance. J'ai le droit au bonheur. I deserve love, fully and unconditionally. I deserve goodness, gentleness, and kindness. I have the right to happiness. Notice the words deserve and right here. The text is super emphatic about this. Happiness and gentleness, they aren't rewards for good behavior. They are fundamental human rights that you inherently deserve just by existing. And when we recognize that worth, when we allow ourselves to express our emotions adaptively, it's incredibly empowering. Je suis capable de créer des liens et de trouver ma place. I am capable of creating connections and finding my place. You can trust yourself, which in turn allows you to build real, authentic connections and safely place your trust in others who have shown they're worthy of it. The path to healing is a natural progression.
Traverser les épreuves, guérir, aller bien.
Overcome trials, heal, be well. Listen, I don't want you to look at this like some rigid daily to-do list that you have to perfectly execute. Instead, our source material presents this as the natural, hopeful progression of the human experience. It affirms your incredible, hardwired capacity to overcome adversity, to deeply recover, and ultimately to thrive. Accueillez la guérison. Welcome the healing. Before we wrap up the explainer today, I invite you to just welcome this healing in. Take one final, deep, restorative breath and embrace this gentle progression of growth we've just walked through together. We conclude with this, the most encompassing affirmation from the source text. J'ai le droit d'exister, d'être en vie et d'aller bien. I have the right to exist, to be alive, and to be well. It covers absolutely everything, your presence, your vitality, and your peace. As we finish our time together, I want to leave you with a profound sense of peace and a question to ponder. How will you consciously carry this gentle truth into the rest of your day? Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself and for joining me in this reflection.